What's going on, guys? Today I want to share with you my secret 60-yard dash start technique. This is something that I used in my career with a lot of success. This is something I use with my high school athletes and any athlete that needs to run a 60-yard dash, whether it may be a college guy at a pre-draft workout or in the fall for their school. So this is something that I've had a lot of success with my athletes and something I want to share with you guys today. I haven't shared this with anybody online before, and I think you guys are really going to benefit from it. So let's get into it. Okay, before we get into the start technique, quick note, this is not something I would use in a game to steal a base or even get a lead. This is very unconventional and it's only designed for the 60-yard dash. With that being said, let's get into the technique. So to start, I see a lot of kids make the big mistake of starting with their feet right in line, straight up, weight balanced. I don't like this because a lot of athletes have a hard time clearing their lead hip. Once they get into their sprint. What happens a lot of times is if guys stand like this, they won't clear their lead hip and they'll go around, so the direction will go off and they'll have to redirect themselves to get back into a straight line in their sprint. This is a mistake because it'll raise your time by 2 to 4 tenths easily, because that's all wasted movement. That's not, we want all the movement to go right into the finish line. Okay, we don't want to waste any steps because every step wasted is a tenth added on your time. So with that being said, I like to start with a staggered stance. So the back foot is going to be over the front foot, okay? And then what I like to do is to ensure we clear the lead hip efficiently. I told you it's really, really important to clear the lead hip effectively so you're able to get into your sprint, into a straight path and not waste movement. So I like to turn it out. And then when I turn this foot out, I'm going to turn the back foot out as well, so they're going to be both pointed diagonally. From here, I'm going to close my stance off a little bit. So I'm going to move my feet a little closer together. Weight is still balanced. Okay, now I want to focus on shifting the weight. What I like to do is I like to shift the weight towards the lead hip. Okay, but I'm not shifting all the weight. I like to shift about 80% of my body weight on this leg. Okay, and then I'm gonna leave about 20% here, and I'm gonna keep all the weight right on this inside part of my foot here. Okay. Because I'm going to use this eventually to push into my sprint. So, narrow stance, I'm shifting with 80% of my weight on this foot leading to the finish line, wherever it may be. I got 20% here on the inside part of my leg, inside part of my foot, and I'm going to use that to eventually push into my sprint. So I'm going to move back here so you guys can see, hopefully on camera. Okay, narrow stance, I'm shifting, I'm going to get my arms loaded, and then I'm gonna show you guys the start. I'm gonna push and get into my first, 5 yards. All right, guys, that's my 60-yard dash start technique. Hopefully I was able to help you guys out. Hopefully you're able to use this before your showcases this summer and dominate the 60-yard dash. This is something also I want to make a quick note that I would use, I would practice this prior to the showcase. I wouldn't do this for the first time on the showcase day. It's different. Your body's in a different position. You're probably not used to it. So this is something I would definitely practice beforehand. Another couple quick coaching cues that I want to make a point about are, when you're doing this as well, or you're running your 60-yard dash, this kind of doesn't go with the start technique, but I want to say it anyway, is make sure you move your arms as fast as you can. That's huge. The faster you move your arms, the faster your legs are going to move. If you stand up right now watching this and you're just going to pump your arms as fast as possible, you'll notice your legs will move as well, because they always want to keep up with your arms. So the faster you move your arms, the faster you move your legs. So that's another cue that you should be doing while running your 6-yard dash. And another thing too, when you're doing this start, make sure you keep your head down the entire time. So like when you get off in your sprint, do not raise up, do not come up. Okay, you want to stay down and keep a good angle for acceleration to start our 6-yard dash off to a good start. So those are some quick coaching cues that just go off this start technique. Again, hopefully this video was able to help you guys out. If you have any more questions, comment below or email me, simonsbaseballtraining@gmail.com. I had a hard time with the 6-yard dash, guys, when I was younger. I was in your shoes, but it can be improved, and I would love to help you guys any way I can. So if you have any questions, please let me know.